Alright, hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy V. After the plot reveal, so to speak, we move on. Okay. Nope, not that way. There's no doorway there. Or is it up there? Yeah, like I said a couple times in the last video, no matter how many times I replay this game, I have never been able to make it through this ship graveyard area without running into a few dead ends, only to realize once, oh, not this way, gotta go back. A dagger. Okay, who can he? Can either Gallop or... Okay, good, he can equip it. Well, the knife is weaker, but okay, that's an upgrade and he can equip it. Just out of curiosity. Nope, she can't. Okay, fine. Gallop gets an upgrade weapon. Probably won't matter too much. Strength 18 versus 28 or 48. But at least in theory, he could do more damage now he's got a stronger weapon. Okay, if I remember right, I want to go in here only momentarily. Yep, there it is. And get this. Granted, I could get this at least one other spot later on in the game, but yeah. Now, I think over here. Yep, there it is. Okay. Items! What? Okay. How did they put in an entire ship in that? Video game logic, or the lack thereof, is at it again. I opened a treasure chest in an entire... Well, not in an entire ship, but a good portion of it just suddenly materialized. What you just saw is yet another prime example of why I do not question it anymore. It works because video games. Enough said. I mean, it's no different than the average Zelda game. Link can walk around carrying all those weapons and items and yet still fight. Yeah, uh-huh. Anyways, now, if you need to heal any of your party members, now might be a good time to do so. Because once you start making your way up towards the top of the screen, it's going to automatically trigger the next dialogue sequence which will go automatically into the next boss battle with no chance to save until you're, or to say, you can't save, he would be here now, but no chance to heal up until you're already in that boss battle, and by then could possibly be a little too late. So yeah, again with emphasis, if any of your party members need to be healed, you might want to do it now before you go any further north or up. Kind of sucks that they did this, as I've actually, well, didn't die completely, but almost did on a couple playthroughs of the game. Almost died here because I forgot to save. Again, I keep saying save. You can't save your game here in any version of the game, but forgot to heal up and started the boss battle close to death already, and what little was left, the boss finished off, and oop, game over. Oh gee, thanks game. Anyways, what's going on here? As if I don't already know. Ferris, what are you doing? Selena's dad, not yours. Grandpa. Oh yeah, we did see her in the opening cutscene sequences as Galuf was leaving to come here. Okay. I guess having amnesia ain't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, otherwise he'd be like that, like the rest of us, if he could remember who that was or is. She's trying to turn us into zombies. Oh, goody. Ha! Okay. Oh yeah, sure. How do you unzombify someone? Just slap them upside the head. Why didn't they do that in like the Mummy? Oh, hi! Boss battle! Oops. Okay. Ooh, immune to fire, huh? Okay. How about ice? Nope, just immune to magic, period. Alright, fine. Good thing I'm not relying too heavily on magic attacks, since she seems to be immune to them. Oh. Okay, now, how about RPG cheese? Yep, that still works. Actually, hold on. Heal Barts. Oh. Okay. What do we get? Of course, we defeated it in its undead form, so we get a different item than we would have gotten if we... Yeah, bronze shield. Dang it. We would have got the bronze armor if we defeated her before she turned undead, or however you want to phrase that. Oh well. They'll be selling both of them in the next shop, in the armor, or yeah, in the armor shop in the next town I'll be going to anyways, so not too worried. It's not like you know, you don't get that item anywhere else in the entire game. If you don't get it here, you miss out on it. Like the ribbons in Final Fantasy VII, or pretty much all three of them. If you don't get them in that one chance you do get to, you'll never, for the rest of the game, you can get to go back there later and pick them up then. Oh, somebody's poisoned. Multiple people. Okay. Yeah. At least this isn't like the NES original of the first Final Fantasy game, where the poison party members would end up at the bottom of the formation every time, and every step you take with the poison party member, you had that irritating, grinding, screeching sound. Yeah. At least they realized how annoying that was by this time. Granted, this game never came out here in the States, but at least, yeah. Anyways, I've already been over that. Oh, new spot on the world map. Okay. Now, just for the heck of it, why not? Since I bought so many of them, might as well use one. Oh, it doesn't save your game in this one. Okay. Well, dang it, it did in the NES. Well, I think it did in any of the versions of the first game. I know for sure it did in the NES version. I used to use tents just before going into any of the major dungeons right outside the main entrance. So if anything went wrong during my playthrough of that, yeah. Anyways, from here, storyline-wise, you're supposed to go north. But on the first playthrough, you wouldn't know that. So you'd go the opposite direction, down to this town here, and talk to people. Get those clues. Well, on the first playthrough back then. And again, I don't know. By 1999, when the PS1 version of this game came out here in the States, well, the internet was well established. It was still slow dial-up, and I don't know how many video game-related websites there would have been yet then, but... Okay. Out of my way. Weapons. Okay, I already have a dagger. Long sword. Okay. 2 of those for now. I already have. Okay. Armor. Bronze shield. Well, I already have one of those from that boss battle just now. Bronze helmet. Sure, why not? Armor. Actually, hold on. Which? 7-point difference. Only. Wow. Okay, fine. 1 point is better than none at all, I guess. Dang it, I keep forgetting you can't do that in this version of the game. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? Only 1 point? So their defense is still gonna... Yay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So don't eat them, huh? Okay. Oh, magic shop. Okay. Do they have... Nope. Sleep? Nope. Wouldn't waste my time on it. Oh, goody, a pub. Let's go get drunk. Speaking of pubs, the pub back in that first town, if you went up to the second floor to talk to Ferris or tried to, you would have got a cutscene that kind of hinted at the main plot twist about her being a girl, blah, blah, blah. But to avoid that, till we actually got to that scene, I didn't go there to trigger that sequence. But it is something you could have done before getting on your ship and heading to the canal. Oh yeah. Not that I care, because it's just for the Bard job class, and I hate Bards and RPGs. Thanks 99.9% to Edward in Final Fantasy IV. But didn't even think about this back in that first town. Play the piano at every town throughout the game. In near end game, you learn some song for the Bard job class. Big deal. I'm not too concerned with it. How much time will I spend using the Bard job class? 0.00 seconds. As again, thanks to Edward the Bard in Final Fantasy IV, I have zero interest in bards in any RPG game. To this day. Hey, trying to talk to you, dude. Oh, yeah? Stinks for you, I guess. What lizard like hibernate? What? What are you talking about? Never mind. Okay, who was it? Yep. Boo! I mean, do we have anything better in the item shop here? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, duh. There's a... No, that's not a door. Oh, okay. Antidote potions. Eye drops. I don't know if that's... Can't remember if that's a thing in this game or if it's bugged like in a lot of earlier games. I'll grab a few of them just in case. It's not like I don't have the money. I mean, frog. Okay, that, I don't know. That's going to be a problem this early, but later on. Mini. Well, at least this isn't like Final Fantasy III where there were a couple of cases where you had to go through areas in mini form. Meaning physical attack was going to suck, and if you didn't have any strong mages, you were jolly well screwed. Soft potions. Just in case we run into any cockatrices. Phoenix Downs. I suppose buy a couple of those just in case, since I don't have the life spell yet. Don't need any tents. I bought plenty of those at the last town. Actually, while I'm at it, let's see. 19. Oh yeah, random battle item. Enemy drop. Item drops from enemies while I was grinding between videos. Alright, hold on. Well, if it is, I'll just have to buy it back. Alright, I gotta check something quick here. Okay, no. Okay, this isn't like some of the games I've played where you could unknowingly sell items, even those that you're equipped with. Yeah, well, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow being one of them. I mean, I love that game, don't get me wrong. But in that game, yes, if you're not paying attention, you could still sell the weapon and armor you're equipped with, even though, yeah. So many times that's happened. I'd go to sell items, not realizing it till afterwards when I'm going back out and fighting enemies. Hey, wait a minute. What happened? Ah, shoot, I sold it. Yeah. Oops. And if that happens, you better hope it's something that the shop sells. Otherwise, yeah. It's gone. Oh no, then you just have to revert back to your last save file and hope you hadn't done too much since then. Okay, that takes care of outdated weapons and armor. I mean, I didn't have to do that. I mean, in this game, like most RPGs, you have almost, well, not almost limitless, but you have a lot more inventory space than, say, the first Final Fantasy game, NES original. Or even some of those earlier Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior games, For each party member only at 8 item spots. Okay, now who is... No, we're not ghosts. Yes, I know, the flowers are poison. Yeah, hero, dragons, blah, blah, blah. Who's the person that tells you about... Somebody in this town. I don't know what lizard-like creatures you're talking about. I guess maybe they changed the dialogue for later re-releases, but maybe no one in this original version tells you straight out directly in as many words that to get anywhere, basically put to get anywhere you gotta go north to where that Hebrew dragon was seen. Thought there was somebody that told you that directly, but maybe I'm either just imagining it outright or I'm thinking of one of the later remakes. Either way, yeah. The next town we want to get to is south of here. But no ships sailing since there's no wind. And this is long before engines were invented, so it's that you can't swim in most old video games unless your name is Mario or Link with flippers. Obviously, we're not going any further south right now. So we have to find another mode of transportation, so to speak. Personally, I think it's a little silly because, I mean, go back to where I just was a few minutes, not even a few seconds ago. Okay, you can't quite see it, but from here, you can almost see the next town. I mean, I can understand you can't swim across a vast ocean. That'd be quite the accomplishment, even for an Olympic swimmer. But this, what, maybe 20 feet? I think we could swim that. Again, video game logic. Water is deadly. Lava is fine, but water, no. You'll melt like the Wicked Witch of the West in Wizard of Oz. You even so much as put a toe into that water. Damn video game logic. Even as late as Final Fantasy VII in 1997, you needed that buggy to cross narrow little rivers. It's a frickin' shallow little river. You could swim, probably not even deep enough where you have to swim. You could probably just walk through it. And even if it is that deep, Really? They really like to milk that idea of water being some impassable barrier. You need to find another way to get around it. Heaven forbid you can't get wet. I'm melting, I'm melting. Yeah. Anyways, 30 minutes is up already, and god dang it, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Time just flies when I start making these videos. Well, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.